Chef Jasmine, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a reading. Oop, that came right out. Nice. Today I have a reading for Aquarius moons. How are you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. Happy beginning of March, by the way. I'm so excited. I always get really excited for March because, oh my gosh, these are coming out so fast. I love it. Fun fact about me, my favorite season is spring. I absolutely love spring, and March is like the beginning of that, so that makes me feel better. But anyway, we're almost done with this, but as I'm shuffling out these cards, I invite you to take some deep breaths, to calm yourself, ground yourself, center yourself. And there we go. Nice and quick today, nice and easy. I love it. Well, Aquarius moons, let's take a look at your cards. So for the Oracle card, we have Abundance with the water element and Sagittarius. I'll pause. There's a bus. Hold on. Okay, sorry, that was bad timing. But let's take a look at your cards. So we have Three of Swords reversed, Knight of Swords, Page of Swords reversed, Ten of Athames reversed, aka Ten of Swords reversed. Four of Pentacles. And the Moon reversed. All right, well, that explains why these came out so crazy quick, because it's all swords. Nice. Yeah, let's just dive right in. This is a very, as with swords energy, this feels very clear and direct, and I love that. So we're starting with Three of Swords reversed and 10 of Swords reversed. That is some crazy energy there, but in a good way, I guess. So Three of Swords reverse, or Three of Swords itself is about a heartbreak, a really intense heartbreak, and 10 of Swords is about a really intense betrayal. So, I mean, clearly there was something really, really bad that happened. I can't really get more specific than that, but the good thing about these is we have them reversed. So that tells me that you've been doing a lot of healing with whatever, I mean, I'm assuming it's the same situation, whatever that situation was, that just left you very heartbroken and maybe feeling a bit defeated, some sort of ending of that, right? But something that also maybe left you feeling backstabbed and betrayed, right? So, but having both of those cards reversed, it's a very clear sign that you have really dusted yourself off, that you've really taken the time to process, and you're probably still in the process, but have made a lot of progress in that whole process of healing and moving on and finding something new. You're making a lot of progress with that, which is really, really good to see. Enough that I feel like we're more in this phase here of this Knight of Swords who is somebody who is so ambitious, the ultimate goal getter. Is that something people say? He has this one specific goal in mind, this one thing that he really, really wants, and he's going to do anything he can to get there. Nobody can tell him any different. He is doing that, which is really, really good to see. I do see that below that, though, we have this Four of Pentacles, which makes me kind of question the motivation a little bit. Not that it's anything like super bad, but just something you might want to reflect on a little. Four of Pentacles is, and it kind of will tie to this in just a second. Four of Pentacles is essentially about a scarcity mindset, kind of. It's when you have been, like if we're talking about like money or something, right? Like somebody who grew up, not having a lot of money, not having access to all of their, anything, whatever it is that they need. So then they're like, as an adult, finally in this space where they have worked hard. They've been able to build themselves up and they have access to things. They have, they're in this comfortable spot, but they're still very, very scared, right? Like in this image, you see this person who has, they're Four Pentacles, which represents the abundance that they have, right? But they're still looking over their shoulder at these other people because they're very scared of it going away. They feel like the thing that they have finally worked really hard to have it could be taken away at any second, right? Either because of their own shortcomings or somebody else trying to take it. Kind of, I don't want to say paranoid, but a little bit, this preoccupation with being so scared and, kind of crossing the line between just being like, having a healthy amount of like skepticism and responsibility. It's kind of more so like, I can't even enjoy what I have because I'm so scared of it being taken away, right? So I feel like that's what is going on with this really, really ambitious energy we have here. That is so great. We have it upright. It's a good thing. But I think part of the motivation for why you might be doing that is more so out of fear, right? Or at least there's some big part of it that is purely this fear. Which again, there's certainly a healthy amount of fear to have, right? Obviously you don't want this situation to happen again. Why would you? But I think this also is a fear that should be resolved. Because I think it's better to have this ambition out of love and excitement, for whatever it is you're working towards next. To have it just come from a place of passion, right? Or these more like positive things versus I'm so scared. I need to do all of this work because I'm scared, right? And I don't want to sound like, I don't think this is like a horrible situation. I think this is just something you might want to consider, something I think might be beneficial to you to think about and be like, maybe this is something I should take into consideration and think about and try to work through. Because also, I don't think I said this, but this is it's a very natural, very human response, right? It's not a flaw. It's like, who wouldn't be, So, with all of that said, this last part that we have over here is kind of a sign that there's either now or in the future, there's a lot of factors to the situation that you don't know about, right? Which is the case with lots of situations, lots of different kinds of situations. But we have this Page of Swords reversed, which suggests to me that either now or sometime in the future, you might be at a spot where you're acting a little bit recklessly, a little thoughtlessly. Given the context of the reading, I would guess that it would manifest because of this feeling here. Maybe some sort of stemming from some sort of fear, or even maybe like a kind of desperation, tied to this kind of like paranoia. I feel like some situation could come about where, because you're feeling this way, just trying to do any possible thing you need to do to get this thing done, to get to your goal, there may be things that are not what they seem, that maybe are too good to be true, maybe trying to manipulate you, maybe trying to mess with you in some sort of way, trick you, scam you, whatever, that you might struggle to see clearly, right? Just throw out an example, if this is about finding a relationship, finding a partner or something like that, right? Where you're so scared of, you know, getting your heart broken again, or being screwed over by somebody again, or just being single, if that's something that is a big fear for you. Where essentially you're just so desperate. I don't want to sound too harsh, but I'm trying to get my point across. So desperate to be with somebody, so desperate to have found the one, that now you're with somebody and they're kind of showing red flags. There's things that maybe they are lying about or something like that, but you're just so focused on making it work because you're so scared of it not working out that you're overlooking those things, right? So what these cards are telling you to do is to not get to that point, right? It's okay to, I mean, it's admirable to want to work towards something, to put your all into something and have this goal. There's nothing wrong with that. But you also don't want to be too focused on what it is that you want that you're not seeing clearly, right? You still want to be riding this broom slow enough that you can still see what's going on around you, right? You don't want to just be zooming so fast that everything is just blurry and you're not going to get a good look at it, right? So you don't want to hit like a mountain or a tree or something, right? You still need to be cautious enough, but you can still hold that ambition and still do your best. You know what I mean? So just be careful, just keep an eye out, and you'll be fine. That's all it's telling you to do. And if you think that's something that you might be struggling with, I would say that the root cause has something to do with this Four of Pentacles that we talked about here. But to wrap all of this up, I kind of glossed over this abundance card here, the oracle card here, which, if you're not super familiar with my readings, this oracle card is the main message of the reading. It's the main takeaway. Like, if you're not going to listen to anything else, at least listen to what this oracle card says. And it's here to tell you that now is such a great time for growth. I mean, I mentioned going into this that it is almost springtime, which to me, it just, you know, it makes me think of fertility and growth and life coming back, right? So I think you'll definitely be feeling that, seeing all of this progress towards your goals in such a beautiful way. So that's really good. And you definitely do want to lean into that and be excited about it and embrace it and be grateful for it. But just be careful. Just be careful. That's all. Don't get too caught up in this super fast-paced and energetic and excited swords energy, right? We gotta be careful with it. Gotta be careful with it. That's all. So, oh my gosh, Aquarius moons. If you have any questions about this, or if you'd like any part of this clarified, please let me know. You can leave a comment, or you can just reach out to me, whichever you prefer. But I'm so excited for you. Yeah, I mean, it looks like you've got a lot of great things coming, a lot of great things going. So that's really, really good. And again, really, really good job with this healing. 3 of Swords reversed and 10 of Swords reversed. That's a lot to overcome. That's a lot to deal with. All at once, but good for you for Working on that. Very nice job. But I'm wishing you lots of luck with all of this, of course. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again soon. Bye!